talk more Angel. This is episode 14 of season 3. Very excited to carry on and see what's going to happen as we get further and further into the season. I'm really liking season 3 so far, as I'm sure you'll probably know. And last episode I absolutely adored, apart from the ending. Fuck the ending. But we'll see what they do with it. But I had so much fun with the last episode. It really was one of my favourites of the season, potentially one of my favourite Angel episodes. Just something really connected with me with that episode that I really enjoyed. I'm looking forward to seeing them kind of continue with this whole thing, and to see if they can make the Gruselag interesting to me. I'd be very surprised, but I'm open to it, so I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to explore more of the whole looking after Connor situation and the Holtz situation, which I think has kind of been on the back burner for a few episodes. So is that going to come back? Is that, is he going to take another few episodes off until like the end of the season or whatever? Sometimes you can't quite predict the usage of the villains in Angel. Sometimes you can go so long without seeing Wolfman Hart. Sometimes they're just front and centre for ages. So various different things. Lindsay leaving near the end of last season, Darla disappearing for the last third of last season. You never really know when the big villains are going to show up, and I kind of like that. So we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, the Angel and Cordelia thing's a bit of a mess. The Fred, Gunn and Wesley triangle is a bit of a mess as well, but I'm really, really excited to see them kind of explore this a bit more and see where they're going with the rest of the season. So without further ado, let's get into the next one.
I remember him being taller. A trick of the light. They don't actually get smaller till they're very, very old. I didn't mean the baby. I know you didn't. I know you did. So you don't have a problem with that then? Of course not. Why would I? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I don't remember you wearing this perfume when you left this evening. There's nothing between Cordelia and me. Sure there is.
Aww.
That sucks.
The people turned against me.
It does suck.
Don't do that.
Everything sucks.
And here you are.
Yes.
Here he is.
So, your heart wasn't really in it?
That left when you did.
Blech. Yeah, we get it.
What's this? Something wrong.
A lot's wrong with this situation, and that was even before that shit. What the fuck? Huh. If he's a demon and we have to kill him, I'm all for it.
However, with the loss of the Nazian prophecies, we'll probably have to look elsewhere for our answers.
Well, we both know where those prophecies went. Maybe it's time to make another assault on them.
Is it going to be like
That might not be necessary.
the child will destroy the
There should
world?
be other sources.
Angel, your weapons are most impressive.
Yeah, try it on yourself.
I came to bother you guys in the middle of the night because I want sex and can't have it.
Actually, I meant the vision.
Oh, that. Well, it's not rising up till sometime.
There's a lot of misunderstanding so far in this episode.
And he's such a... Don't you think?
No.
I love watching you eat.
Sexy.
I spent the last 5 years in a cave.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
How could you?
Because now, everything's so bright in my eyes.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Half cute, half cringe. I mean, I get it. It's Fred, but...
How are we gonna work this?
Like we always do, we'll split it.
You hardly work.
The way he looks at her is a mood, though.
Maybe.
We've got to make sure it doesn't. Angel will take us to the rest
Oh,
of us
Angel.
will by car.
Here's a nice one.
Oh, that's my favorite broadsword. It'll be fine.
Petty Angel's so much fun.
I shall present this beast's head to my princess as a token.
Right, she'd love that.
Gru tripped and fell on his own sword. I don't know what to tell you. 20 times.
She's unhappy. I fear I am the cause. No.
The cause of my sadness, buddy. Oh! Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, and he can follow it. This suddenly turned into an episode of Power Rangers. Whoa! Ew. Oh, it's handy. I like how Wesley kind of the one who looked to him, because those are the two like outside the love triangles.
I was trying to explain to her that.
I think we can spare someone keeping on Miss Freak's fiance.
Done.
We won't let you down.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
Are you suggesting Grusela could replace Cordelia?
Maybe not Cordelia.
I see. You think he could replace you?
Oh,
You're the reason we've all come together. It's your mission.
it's true.
That unites us.
You gave Wesley a purpose again when you hired him.
You're unique. You're like one of these rare volumes. One of a kind.
Oh.
Got 3 of them.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
But he's cheating on someone. You and me, we got it right.
I know, but we're supposed to be working.
You're right.
Oh dear.
Damn.
I'll get started translating this material right away.
Who could have guessed?
You and the Grusela are two totally different people.
Well, you just wearing my clothes.
What? Oh, yeah, I didn't think you'd mind.
It's interesting she's kind of styled him after Angel.
He's a little taller. Looks
Because she loves Angel.
I need you to help me have sex.
Um,
With Gru.
Well. This is not the mission Angel signed up for.
I'm tired of being lonely.
Yeah.
You don't have to be lonely. You can be with Angel.
You did.
Yes, there's something.
Although you probably can't sleep with Angel. But you know.
I went to my ATM, got cash. Nearly cleaned me out, but I think it's worth it.
So that you and Gru can.
Come shock like bunnies, you betcha.
Why don't you just send him?
I am sending him.
You've been a true friend to us both.
Oh my god.
I'm sure there's an explanation.
Is he dead in the tree? Oh, no, the other way.
Well, that can't be good.
Oh shit! Oh no. Oh no. I like how I waited for them to realise. What? Hello? What the hell?
Hello. Fear not, friend. We're here to save you. Hey, get off! Gru. I think he's happy there.
Is a slave?
Don't judge me.
Oh, what a lovely place.
I know why your earnest friend is here, but why are you? What's in it for you?
Fuck all. But he has to do it anyway, because he's Angel.
Some blue crazy tree-like demony thing.
With what looks like a DSL connection. Pretty sure he chats up lonely hearts online and sucks them down here for food. Maybe it gets its power that way.
Monster's
Oh.
got a big old leathery joint jammed into the guy. I think it's sucking the life out of him. We just got to be, a little bit more.
Oh! Stealthy. That went well.
Oh, everyone makes such a big deal that Grusela is a champion. He's so rugged, he's so
Oh! Whatever helps. I think this is a plan,
I'm
but...
smarter and I'm stronger. I'm bigger than my own throat.
Oh! Oh. Is that gonna like poison the well?
You should probably get cleaned up then.
Yeah, good idea.
Charles, a word?
Called him Charles.
I'm not so sure that's any of your business.
No, you're probably right. Still,
At least when he's the boss, you know?
she could get hurt. I trust that won't happen.
What are you, her brother?
Apparently.
Oh, Wesley.
Wesley,
She chose. It's just important to to me that she's taken care of.
Same.
He saved us all.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, but
How many guys would just give away the credit like that? That is just so noble. The potion. Let's get out of here.
Damn it.
See ya.
I mean, I know that Gru was trying to be sincere.
What? What's this?
just a minor setup.
Aww.
Take her someplace nice, someplace where there's sun. You'd like that.
Oh, he can't give her a son.
Promise me. I'm good. Didn't hurt a bit.
I think it's hurting him now. It's fucking hurting me. Ah.
Yeah.
He's still got someone.
I thought I was alone.
Yeah. So did I.
Oh. Oh, fuck. I mean, it's a prophecy, it's probably bullshit, but oh. Okay, I think that was a pretty fun episode overall. I did enjoy that one a lot. I liked the idea of miscommunication that happened throughout a lot of the episode. We often had occasions where Angel was talking about Gru, but other people were thinking he was talking about Connor, for example. That happened on a couple of occasions. We had Fred and Gunn not really wanting to talk to Wesley, like to come and rescue them because of the whole situation going on there. And just stuff like that, you know, Angel continuing to not really tell Cordelia about his feelings and things like that. It's like a lot of confusion, and they made like a lot of jokes out of like people misunderstanding things as well. So I thought that was an interesting theme running through the episode, especially because that's kind of a big part of Buffy, I think. Like season 6 of Buffy currently, people just don't seem to talk to each other in that episode, and well, not that season even so far. So I like that they kind of that theme almost kind of leaked into this storyline in this episode as well. So I thought that was very interesting because we've had Angel and Buffy go through similar things at similar times in the past. You know, they both were struggling for money recently, and now we kind of have this as well. I kind of like that. You know, it's a crossover, but not really. But it is kind of interesting that, you know, these Buffyverse shows were airing at the same times, and even at different networks now still kind of had that link, even if they can't, like, if they didn't do like proper crossovers and stuff. So that's kind of cool, and I did quite like that. And also the idea of, you know, being afraid of being less than what you were before. And Angel was very much afraid that the Grusela could replace him, and he'd be so much less than, you know, when we started this whole journey with him on his own show, and he was like the leader of Angel Investigations, and, you know, quickly that, you know, he lost that and Wesley took over, and he potentially had Cordelia, but he's kind of lost her for now. I hope it's just for now anyway. And yeah, I quite liked that idea. And Cordelia was kind of saying it as well. You know, if she gets with Gru and potentially loses her visions, she's kind of afraid of being less than what she was before. I think Gru Salag was kind of scared that Cordelia wasn't that into him anymore. Because, you know, if anything could have happened during that time. And he's like, you know, will this haircut make you like me more or whatever? So all of that I thought was really, really interesting. Just those couple of themes. But yeah, just a really fun episode. We had like really funny moments, I think. You know, Petty Angel's always a lot of fun to watch, so I really did enjoy that, and him kind of being angry when his shirt was getting destroyed and stuff like that. Wesley assigning Gunn immediately to this other case to try and get him away from Fred, but obviously that didn't work. I really loved how they kind of linked Wesley and Angel a lot in this episode, because I've always enjoyed their kind of relationship, and the kind of respect that Wesley's often had for Angel. And I think that's because, you know, Wesley was so lost, I think, and without much of a purpose when he first came to LA, and then Angel gave him the job, and, you know, obviously they've had their rough patches, but I did enjoy the link between them because they were both kind of the outsiders on their two separate love triangles right now. I love that Wesley was kind of trying to make Angel feel better and say, you know, you're not ever going to be replaced, you know, you still have something to give, and you can do so much on your own merit as well, and you're the reason we all came together in the first place. And you know, that's one thing that can never change, is how this all started, and Angel is always going to be part of that, you know. It's kind of written in stone, like a prophecy. We'll get on to that, but yeah, I did enjoy that relationship with those two, and how they were kind of the outsiders of the love triangles, and they felt like they needed to sacrifice, you know, a lot to even push the other two together, even if they wanted to be with someone else. You know, Wesley was kind of allowing Gunn to open up about the relationship with Fred at the end there, and saying, you know, just make sure you look after her, you know, she chose. I like that he was kind of very respectful about that. He's just going to let it happen, sit back and respect her choice. He doesn't feel like, he doesn't actively want Gunn and Fred to kind of hide that from him, because that would make things a bit more complicated for them, maybe a bit harder on them. So it's kind of just allowing them to be like, yeah, I know, it's cool, which I really like. And then obviously Angel helped get that potion for Cordelia and Gru to kind of consummate things, and then he sent them away together. So are they going to be gone for a little bit? I don't know. I mean, I was like, oh, they've brought Gru back. Didn't need him to come back, but maybe they'll do something interesting with him, and now they're going to send him away on holiday. Okay, whatever. I mean, he was okay in this one. I'm still not big on him. Especially when all they're doing is kind of joking, he looks like Angel now, and not actually giving him much of a character. They're literally transforming him into an Angel lookalike, which isn't really giving him his own kind of story or character really, but it is what it is, and I did enjoy the comedy that came out of that, and I think that's kind of telling of maybe Cordelia's subconscious, maybe the fact that she was kind of dressing up Gru as Angel and cutting his hair like Angel, because that's what she really wants deep down, and I refuse to believe otherwise. I'm wearing my shipper goggles, so yeah, the love triangles that were going on, thought, you know, I liked the focus on both of them in this episode. You know, we had the weird tree demony thing and the spiky demony thing. I do like that moment when Cordelia was, you know, kissing Gru, and then she saw that demon, and it kind of like stopped anything from happening between them, and she was like, oh, there's, you know, something was happening there, but then I just saw this like weird demony spiky thing, and one of my first thoughts when I first saw that demon was, oh god, that looks a bit like the demon inside Angel that we saw at the end of season 2, and so I thought that was kind of an interesting little parallel. But yeah, I really like the Gunn and Fred relationship. I actually think they're very sweet together. I feel so bad for Wesley though, because I've been in that boat so many fucking times. It's not even funny. But you know, I think he deeply cares about Gunn and Fred, so he's going to let them be happy together, even if it means he's going to be unhappy. Big mood, Wesley, I feel you, buddy. So I did like that aspect, and you know, I think they do have a lot of chemistry. I think they're really sweet together and really fun, and I love that new side of Gunn that's kind of been brought out from this, and the guy's been through a lot himself, you know. I think he deserves a bit of a break, and so does Fred after 5 years stuck in Pioneer, so it is kind of nice seeing them together, and I look forward to them exploring a bit more of that relationship, especially now they can probably be a bit more open about it in front of Wesley as well. That could be interesting. I'm sure there'll be obstacles in the way because it's a Whedon-verse couple, but still, I did enjoy the kind of focus on them. You know, the scene of them eating together. There were a few like lines, but it's the early stages of a relationship, I guess. And you know, Buffy and Angel were very much like that in the early scenes of Buffy for me as well. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But I do quite like those two together, even if I do feel bad for Wesley. And we'll see what happens with that. I'm looking forward to them hopefully exploring that relationship a lot more. But I do really like that pairing. I think they're quite sweet together. And yeah, Angel again, kind of giving up a lot of hope with Cordelia. But I did like the journey he kind of went on. He kind of found a bit of peace with it because he realised he's not going to be alone because he has his son. I really liked that. But even then, that is now under threat because of that ending, the prophecy. I don't... How many prophecies have there been, though, in like Buffyverse? And it's been, but it's not all as all is not as it seems. You know, there's a twist to it. Even like the whole, there will be no birth with Connor. You know, even that prophecy was a bit turned on its head. So I'm sure this one will be as well. I don't know if it'll be quite literal as that. It would be a way of getting rid of the baby on the show, but that would be fucking dark. Although, you know, it could mean the father kills the son in like 60, 70 years. Who knows? thought it's going to be like, oh no, I translated it wrong, it's going to be the son will kill the father or something. But I don't completely buy the prophecy, even though it does make for a very interesting thing going forward. Is Wesley going to keep that to himself? Is he going to tell Angel? So, you know, the other prophecy Angel kind of, Wesley even translated, was that Angel was going to like die. Well, that's what he thought it was when he first translated it, and he still told Angel that. So I feel like he should tell Angel this, because I feel like Angel himself dying is a big deal, and he still told Angel about that. We'll have to wait and see. I think that could go either way, especially because it's like this baby involved. He might not want to divulge all that information to Angel, just in case, you know, speaking it to him maybe makes it happen or whatever. So I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how that's going to change things going forward. Maybe Holt knows about that prophecy. You know, maybe his demon friend obviously knew a lot about Angel and Darla, like his demon sponsor guy. So maybe he told Holt about that, and that's why, or one of the reasons why Holt's let Connor live in Lullaby. Maybe that's why he didn't just kill Angel and Connor like right there and then. Or I thought maybe a bit of it was just showing mercy for Connor, because he wasn't really, you know, he didn't have that hatred for Connor. You know, he was just kind of an innocent baby. But maybe this is a kind of a way of torturing Angel if he knew about the prophecy and stuff, which could add an interesting layer to things. Although he still does want to kill Angel. That's still his mission, so maybe not. Forget that, maybe that's not the case. But it would be interesting, I don't know. Maybe he'd wait for Angel to kill Connor or whatever, and then he'd kill Angel to make him really suffer. I don't know, but that could be an interesting thing to see what they do with that. I am looking forward to Holtz kind of being revisited, because he really, I don't think he's shown up for what, like 2 or 3 episodes now? Was he in Provider? Was he in episode 12? I think he might have been, but quite briefly. Yeah, he just had a few scenes with Justine, didn't he? So he has kind of been on the back burner, I think, ever since Lullaby, really. That whole story. I'm looking forward to like another Holtz kind of focused episode where he's like the big villain. I'm sure that will come soon, especially because we have like 8 episodes left still, so that's plenty of time. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with all that and him coming back into the fold. But yeah, the whole prophecy, I'm looking forward to them expanding on that and what that could do with Wesley. But he has kind of famously not translated prophecies very well, so I think there's going to be a twist to it. If there's a prophecy in the TV show, it's almost certainly never going to be 100% accurate, or there's going to be a twist to it, or it's going to be a made-up thing or something. So we'll see what happens with it. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with that kind of prophecy strand. But yeah, overall, a pretty solid episode, and Crucial, I could still do without him, honestly. It was just kind of a meandering thing, I think, just to keep Cordelia and Angel apart a bit more. And I know there would be an obstacle anyway, because Angel and Cordelia probably couldn't be physically intimate because curse. And that, I think I'd have found that infinitely more interesting for them to have explored with them, like tentatively trying to have a relationship as opposed to just making a love triangle. But what can you do? What's done is done. This episode's like, what, 20 years old, so, well, not quite 20, I don't think. Nearly 20, if you round it up. But, yeah. What can he do? He was okay, and, you know, he didn't mean to kind of be like, what's another kind of example of the miscommunication thing is when he was kind of saying at the end, you know, no, Angel did say today it wasn't me, I was reckless, and then Cordelia was like, oh my god, I can't believe you just, you know, given that praise to Angel and kind of shifted that victory to him, and it's like, ah! But, you know, that wasn't Gru's intention, so I can't hold it against him. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with his personality, except for the fact that I find it utterly dull. And now he's not even going to have a personality, because he's going to be either like an Angel clone looking guy or on holiday. So there's still plenty of time to win me over, but I would have found Cordelia and Angel trying to get together, trying to have a relationship, with one of them just having a newborn kid and the fact that they couldn't really sleep together. I'd have found that infinitely more interesting than, oh no, Cordelia can't sleep with Gru either. You know, either way it would have been the same problem, so why not just do it with Angel, the character we actually care about? I don't know. That's just me, I guess. But I'm much more on board with the Wesley, Gunn and Fred thing. I think that's a lot more interesting, because I have a deep love of all 3 of those characters. So, yes, overall, really, really solid episode. I think it was a lot of fun. I like some of the designs of the creatures and the different settings, the focus on the two main love triangles going on I liked. The prophecy ending is very intriguing. I really like Gunn and Fred, even if I feel bad for Wesley, but you know, he seems to be getting his own story with that his prophecy thing as well, so it's not like he's just going to be completely discarded. And yeah, the themes of like miscommunication, being less than what you were, and the fear of that, I thought were pretty strong and very well done. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how we continue these stories and tie it back into the Holt stuff, and yeah, should be good. And obviously Lorne's a lot of fun in this episode as well. He didn't really have a lot to do, but shout out to Lorne for being Lorne, because he's awesome. But yeah, pretty solid episode. I really enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing where they're going to take the rest of the season. But we are having a bit of an Angel break, because the next 2 reactions for this cycle are going to be Buffy. So that will be episode 14 and 15, I think. I think it's 14. Whatever the next Buffy is, that's the next reaction, basically. So yeah, that's going to be it for now. Really great episode overall. I did enjoy it. And yeah, season 3 continues to be really, really good for me. I'm very excited for like this last little like third of the season, really. So yeah, very exciting. And until my next reaction, thanks for watching.